Hi friends, let's read remote control planes. Let's start. Remote control plane. Table of contents. Soaring through the sky. The pilot in charge. Parts of a plane. The first remote control planes. So many planes. Let's start. Soaring through the sky. Bazoom! Remote controlled planes zip across the sky. They can fly high and fast. But there is not a tiny person inside the plane making it zoom ahead. How can a remote control plane actually fly? The pilot in charge. In real airplanes, the pilot sits in front. He or she controls how the plane flies. But in a remote control plane, the pilot is on the ground. The pilot controls the transmitter. The transmitter sends radio signals to the plane. These signals tell planes where to fly. Fun fact, each part of the plane has its own control on the transmitter. The signals go to a part inside the plane called a receiver. The pilot wants the plane to fly higher or lower. She presses a few buttons on the transmitter. The signal goes to the receiver. The plane goes up or down. Parts of a plane. A remote control plane has a lot of the same parts as a real plane. First, it had wings, an engine. The engine makes the plane move through the air. As the plane flies, something called lift pushes up on the wings. Lift helps the plane in the air. The back of the plane has two parts called the elevators. They make the plane go up or down. The elevators are controlled by the pilot using the transmitter. Another part is called the rudder. It is also in the back of the plane. The pilot uses the transmitter to send a turn signal to the plane. The rudder moves left or right to turn the plane in the proper direction. Rudder. The first remote control planes. When people started to build airplanes, inventors made small model planes. They used them to test whether the real planes would work. Soon children were playing with these model planes. Later inventors added engines to the models. But how could they control the planes? Two brothers named Walter and William Good had an idea. They thought the best way to fly the little planes would be use a remote control. The brothers built the first successful remote control plane in 1937. They named it Big Guff. Big Guff made more than 1,000 flights. Fun fact, Big Guff is now at the Smithsonian National Aerospace Museum in Washington, D.C. So many planes. Today there are many kinds of remote control planes. Some are just for fun. They come in all different sizes from very small to really big. Some remote control pilots get together to fly their planes at the festival. Some remote control planes are called drones. A drone is sent into the air by a transmitter. Then the pilot uses a computer to control it. Some people attach cameras to their planes. The plane takes pictures of the ground below. People can use drones to test the weather. They can warn people when storms such as hurricanes are heading their way. Camera. Some companies use remote control planes to deliver packages. These drones may be able to deliver packages faster than trucks can. There is no telling where you might see a remote control plane flying in the future. Fun fact, a quadcopter is a remote control helicopter with 4 rotors. The word quad means 4. The end. I hope you like this story. See you in the next video. Bye.